Let's take our first look at the Black Ops 6 Season 2 update, some content we're getting across multiplayer, zombies, new operators, different crossover events that got leaked out, DLC weapons, and much more. But first off, of course, this update is expected to release on Wednesday, January 29th into Thursday, January 30th. At these times up on screen. I have a bunch of different time zones up on screen. I'm trying to, cover as many people across the world, especially the people that watch my channel, as I possibly can. But if you guys live in a certain area of the world, I could probably squeeze this to add as many time zones as I possibly can. So let me know down below if you don't see your time zone up on screen. But in terms of the content schedule, it seems like we're getting a new seasonal update, a new Reloaded update, and then a Season 1.75 update, like the Squid Games update we just got, which contains a premium event. So we'll have the, the premium event pass, and then a whole LTM type of deal, maybe multiple bundles as well. It seems like they're going to do that for every season, which, this guy says it's sad. I don't think that's really sad necessarily, as long as they fix a lot of these issues, the cheating issue in ranked play, anything that breaks the game, any major bugs, as long as that is all settled, I don't mind this schedule, honestly. I mean, nowadays, this is what we're going to get. It is what it is. I mean, we're getting new bundles. They want to sell microtransactions. It's been like this for 5 years now, right? So I'm not going to, expect anything different. As long as the base game is good and the actual content we're playing, the maps, the weapons are all fun, that's what really matters there. And if they want to add other microtransactions, premium event passes on top of it, whatever, it's not a big deal. So I don't mind the schedule. We'll see what the next premium event is. It could be some of the crossover events that I'll talk about later on in this video. This is also very interesting. Call of Duty on Steam lost all of the players it gained with BO6's launch. Is this because of the cheating issues? Is this because of the glitches and different game-breaking issues that people are experiencing? Or is this just literally people are kind of bored of the game? I'm not so sure. So are they going to start off Season 2 with a bang to really bring people back? Of course, we have Verdansk coming very soon as well, probably for Season 3, that time frame. But, they should probably address this pretty soon. And how do they address it? Fixing the issues, adding a bunch of crazy content for Season 2's launch. Let me know down below what you think they should do. But before I break down some more stuff, of course, quick shout out to U4GM if you need cheap COD points, rare Black Ops 6 unlock codes, BO6 mastery camos, BO6 easy lobbies, and much more. A bunch of stuff over there. Use code MAT for an extra 5% off. Links are down below. But for the first piece of content, this got leaked out. The first Season 2 skin in BO6. Who is this? What is this? A Power Ranger? Some type of just red guard? I mean, no one knows for sure. Let me know down below your ideas on this. Of course, this is a very early version. I don't think it looks that bad. I think the red and black look is actually really, really cool. So to see the final version of this released in the game, whether it's a part of a crossover, just a random red operator bundle, internally it's literally just codenamed red. So I don't know, it looks interesting. So let me know down below your ideas on that. But that's the first actual look at a Season 2 operator skin. In terms of other stuff, other operators, of course, seeing more zombies, guys, always pretty cool. I mean, this got leaked out, or maybe not leaked out, but this was seen in Cold War. Richtofen, of course, wasn't an actual operator in that game. But, seeing, like, what is this, like, Primus Richtofen or something, or just, I don't know, different versions of these characters, return, different actual zombie operator skins. They've done a pretty good job, honestly, in BO6 with the zombie-themed operators. So, seeing more of that return in events as a part of new, map rewards, different zombies, specific LTM events, stuff like that, that's always cool to see. Now for MP, this is interesting. A lot of maps did get leaked out originally. Dig from BO2, which that very weird map to get leaked out, but okay. WMD from BO1, which we just saw in Cold War. Solid map, but I'd rather not see that return. Yemen from BO2, fire map. Definitely want to see that one. Hacienda, of course, we just got. Solid map. Firing range, a classic. Fringe from BO3. Fringe from BO3 would be a solid one. So, of course, my top two here. Fringe from BO3. Of course, it was made for exosuits, but they could change it around to make it work. I mean, for the most part, the map does work for boots on the ground. You were able to jump into the barn with the exosuit, so maybe just having a ladder right there could fix that. Having the back part of the barn be, you know, more easily accessible. On the right there, whatever that big building was, you could wall run there. You know, you don't have to wall run it. It doesn't really change the map that much. So this map could definitely be suited for a boots on the ground game like BO6. Yemen as well was already boots on the ground. Solid map, a lot of nostalgia there, pretty solid layout as well. I'll take that. So those are my top 2. I don't get Dig. Maybe Dig is referring to the Dig site that got leaked out for the next round-based map in Zombies. But other than that, Dig, it was a cool map, I guess, a DLC map from BO2, but very random, unless there's a reason behind this outside of the whole Zombies situation. There are other maps, though, of course, I would want to see. In terms of remakes, I want to see new maps, but I'm not going to lie, guys. I just have to say it. Treyarch, in terms of the launch maps for BO6, did a terrible job. I just got to be honest, man. Like, these launch maps for BO6 feel like IW-inspired maps, which you guys may like that. That's cool. But in terms of... if I'm playing a Treyarch Call of Duty, I want to play, like, Treyarch-style maps. These maps are not Treyarch-style maps. So... in this game, unfortunately, I'm going to talk about this all year. I would rather just see more remakes return. It is what it is. So let me know down below your opinions on that. But at least if we're going to see remakes, here's the concession I'll make. Make it be so the remakes have never been brought back before, have never been remade. A lot of the BO4 maps have never been remade and honestly are pretty fire. So to list through some of them here, of course, this is Hacienda. We already have Hacienda. But Contraband... Gridlock, Frequency, Arsenal, maps like these, which, side note, were so fire for competitive Call of Duty. Maps like these returning, I think a lot of people would definitely enjoy for sure. For some people, I know BO4 was kind of recent, but there's a lot of new Call of Duty players nowadays, so these would literally be like new maps for a lot of people. And for the older guys, would we really mind seeing some BO4? I feel like BO4 maps fit so well and would fit so well in BO6 as we're already seeing with Hacienda. So seeing some of these return, fire, a bit less likely, but still would be really cool based on Fringe getting leaked out. The BO3 maps, again, this is more difficult. These maps were made for exosuits and boost jumping. It is what it is. You know, a lot less likely for these to return. And we're looking at a lot of like DLC maps as well. But the BO3 maps were honestly really, really cool. Like Evac, Combine was fire. Breach was fire as well. They could figure it out to change these up. And exosuits, you know, made the most sense with maps like these, like the wall running right there on the side. But man, seeing a collection of BO3 maps return, they should just honestly, they have to start remastering Call of Duties. If they remaster BO3, that would be crazy. They're not gonna do, I don't know, man. I wish. Hunted was fire as well. Hunted was so fun. So if they could figure out a way to bring these into BO6 and for it to make sense and for it to still be fun, that would be cool. Let me know down below your opinions on that. And maybe if they do make some uniquely made maps, which they're gonna make, of course, hopefully they just feel more like Treyarch maps. Maybe I'm bugging, but I don't think so. I've seen a lot of people say that these maps just feel like partly like IW inspired maps. They do for sure. So maybe you guys like that. That's fair. But you have to admit they do feel like IW inspired maps. I don't know. But for more stuff here for Zombies, of course, I don't know why Alex said LMAO, but first look at DLC 2. According to intel from Zombies, it appears to be a dig site created by Alistair Rhodes. A dig site in Avalon that got, you know, teased and leaked out as well. Is it dig from BO2? I don't think so. You know, maybe some inspiration from it. I doubt they're going to literally have dig from BO2 as a main center point of the round-based map. That would be kind of whack, honestly. But, you know, being in that area, in the Warzone map, dig is right next to it. So maybe it'll be somewhere there. Who knows for sure. Hopefully the map is fun. In terms of other content, though, a bunch of game modes got leaked out. The main one I'm waiting for is Grief. If Grief launches at the start of Season 2, that'd be sick. Now, unfortunately, it'll probably be Season 2 Reloaded, or it could honestly get pushed to Season 3. Based on how they release Zombies content, we shall see. This could all get pushed to Season 3, but hopefully, we would hope it's Season 2. You know, the more content, the better. And of course, we want quality over quantity, but we also want to play Zombies content every season. We don't want an MW3 zombie situation where we have a new MW3 Zombies update, and then we have to wait mad long for the next update, right? So, hopefully it's different, but Grief earlier than later, you know, being able to play it a bit more would be fun. You know, turns would be cool as well, but I'd rather them prioritize Grief. I think Grief would be a ton of fun. More content here, of course. Mark II got leaked out. The ray gun Mark II. We talked about this before as well. Just a fun classic wonder weapon. You know, will they add this as a mystery box weapon to all, you know, zombies maps? Will they add it as a map specific weapon where you have to do a certain quest to get it? You know, we'll see. But overall, the classic Mark II, solid weapon to have. For other DLC weapons across all of the game modes, MP, Warzone, and Zombies, the SAR 80 rifle got leaked out. Okay, classic FAL got leaked out. That's solid. The classic 5.7 as well makes complete sense. Pellington from, I guess it was in Cold War. M72 Law, pretty classic as well. So we'll see some of those weapons probably release Season 2 for the Reloaded update, as well as free event rewards, as we normally do. Crossover events now. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's interesting. That got leaked out, so not confirmed for Season 2, but very possible. What we have here is just some of the weapons that these guys use that got leaked out, as well as melee weapons for, you know, Black Ops 6. The Sai, nunchucks, katanas, and the bow staff. The Tonfa didn't get leaked out, I'm pretty sure. But the Tonfa, of course, we already saw, actually. I think, what was it, last year, 2 years ago, whatever. So, pretty cool melee weapons to see. And we'll, of course, have probably these separate operators. This probably will be the Season 2.75 premium event. So, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you know, premium event pass, LTMs across the modes. Like we saw with Squid Games, they'll probably do it for this with Season 2, but of course, we'll get more confirmation on that very soon. And also another crossover that got leaked out, not confirmed, of course, for Season 2 as well. The Halo event, that should be huge. So that got leaked for MW3, scrapped, and leaked again for BO6. Are we actually going to get it? Who knows for sure? I feel like this is an obvious, huge crossover event that would perform so well. It's going to happen at some point. It's just a matter of when, in my opinion. So, will it be as soon as Season 2? I don't know. My theory is that maybe they're going to launch it a bit later as the game, you know, naturally dies off, as Call of Duty's always die off towards the end of the game's life cycle. They'll reinvigorate people's, you know, interest in Black Ops 6 at the end of the game with a Halo event. And, you know, people are going to want to buy that Master Chief Operator skin, play the event and stuff like that. So I feel like that might be like their, you know, final, you know, move to really, you know, make some money on BO6, or just get interest back into BO6 when it's really died down. But maybe they'll do it early. Maybe they'll do it right now, because interest is kind of dying down right now, as I talked about early in the video. So maybe this is their big play to bring people right back into BO6 with a huge crossover event with Halo. Let me know down below if you want to see that. But overall, that's it for this video. Subscribe for more. Shout out to the members. Let me know down below other content you want to see in Black Ops 6 across MP, Zombies. I didn't really talk about Warzone. Verdansk is going to be the next big update for, again, Season 3. For now, probably nothing too crazy, but let me know down below. Shout out to the members. Subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.